We're going to take a look at how to manage people's positions within your roster. So to do that, we're going to click on the roster tab within your student organization's profile, which can be found right in the center of this top menu bar. So once we click on the roster, that is going to bring us to your public roster page, and it'll show you your full roster as anyone who is logged into the system is able to see it. To change people's positions, we're going to go ahead and click this Manage Roster button in your upper right-hand corner. As you'll notice within this organization right now, none of these members have positions assigned to them. So to edit someone's position, I'm going to click on this Edit Position button right next to their name, and it's going to pull up a list of positions that are available for me to assign to that student. So I'm going to list Emily as our president currently. All right, and as you see, it's now updated and Emily is listed as president. We're then going to fill in the rest of our officers as needed. Now, say you have elections at the end of one of your academic years and you need to change the roster and remove people from one position and change them to a different one. It's really easy to do. So what I can do is if Carly had been treasurer our previous year and now she's going to be president, I would go down here and I would click president. Now the one thing you want to make sure is to remove her from treasurer. So unless someone is concurrently holding two positions, you always want to remove the old position as well as add the new position. Similarly, listing someone else as president is not going to remove the previous person. So right now, as far as the system is concerned, these two individuals are serving as co-presidents. So to remove Emily as president, I'll just want to click on her name, the edit positions, click on president, and then uncheck that box there. Now, if Carly were serving as president, but she is now leaving the organization. Maybe she's graduating. I would want to leave her as president through the end of her term and then end her membership, which, as we saw in a previous video, I would just click this checkbox on the left next to her name and then click End Membership. So that would remove her from the organization's roster and so would then leave the position of president unfilled. To change the primary contact for an organization, that's done a little bit differently. That's done up here in the primary contact section. So right now you'll see Valerie is listed as the primary contact. To change that, I'm going to click this Edit button in the upper right-hand corner. And I'm going to see the other people listed on the roster. And if I wanted to change the primary contact to Carly, our new president, I would select there. And as you'll see, Carly is now listed as the primary contact for this organization. Okay. Also within this Manage Roster page, you will see different tabs. So the tab we're currently on is the current members. Within the current members, I can do all those functions I just showed you. Pending membership would be anyone who you have sent an invitation to join the organization who has not yet responded to that invitation. So you'll see here where there are 3 members that have received an invitation but have not yet responded. I could check next to their names and resend this invitation, which is going to send them another message from the system inviting them to join the organization. I could also delete them from the list. So if they haven't responded by a certain date and I want to delete that invitation, I can do that there as well. The last tab you'll see here is Prospective Member. So if someone were to visit my organization on beINvolved and click Join Organization because it was an organization they were interested in, that would show up here. There would be a individual's name, and then there would be a button here to either allow or deny that member from the organization, and I could click that. If I click allow, it will add them to my roster, and if I click deny, it will delete their request and will not add them to the roster. So that is the Manage Roster tab.